I need to focus on something else. Like getting my nut back. Nut. 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 Nut.
Hey, what's up with you?
My nut!
Hello everyone, today we'll be taking a look at the 2025 release of Dandadan Season 1 on Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray for Region A and it features audio in English and Japanese. It has subtitles in English, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, French, Brazilian Portuguese, and Spanish subtitles. The main content is 12 episodes. Special features include an interview with the filmmakers, director scene breakdown, interview with composer Kensuke Ushio, commemorative interviews, teasers and trailers, and a clean opening and ending. This is a G-Kids release, but more importantly, I would like to thank the individuals who worked on this Blu-ray. Luckily, G-Kids put disc credits at the end of each episode, and you can see them on screen now. Let's take a look at the packaging. This is a standard Blu-ray case with an outer cardboard sleeve. The front features the title, an indication that this is Season 1, and some art. Regrettably, it also has a sticker on it advertising that there is an hour of bonus features. I think a stickerless sleeve would have been another great feature, but oh well. Luckily, it looks like it should be easy to remove. The spine has the G-Kids logo at the top, the title and Season 1, and a portrait of Okarun. The back has a window for the UPC barcode, a list of bonus features, some technical information, and a synopsis. Taking off the cardboard sleeve, we can see that the front is nearly identical to the sleeve front. The spine and back continued this trend with no major differences. I'll show you the insert outside the case, and the back of the insert has some creepy art of Turbo Granny. The inside features 2 discs with no physical extras, at least not in the standard edition. Disc 1 has episodes 1 through 6 and bonus features. Disc 2 has episodes 7 through 12 and bonus features. Unlike most other anime releases, the bonus features are split between the 2 discs. To clarify, Disc 1 has the interview with the filmmakers, director scene breakdown, and clean opening and ending. Disc 2 has the interview with composer Kensuke Ushio, the commemorative interviews, and the teasers and trailers. The subtitles for this release are thick white letters with a thin black outline. I noticed no typos or timing errors during my watch, though sometimes they do have a bit of fun with the subtitles, which is nice to see. You can see this in this scene. There are some non-standard subtitles filling the screen and being swatted away. This is actually different from the broadcast version, which featured Japanese characters instead of English words. Here's the original broadcast version. And here is the Blu-ray version again. Note that the Blu-ray only has the English text. It doesn't have the original broadcast version with Japanese characters. Even if you choose Japanese audio with no subtitles, it still has the English text. I'm not sure if the animation studio, Science Starro, made 2 versions of the scene, or if G-Kids did this themselves. It's such an odd situation that I haven't really seen it before. As for the dub, obviously your enjoyment will depend on your preferences. But I will note that the English dub was a bit quieter than the Japanese audio. The special features were also on the quiet side. This isn't terrible, but be prepared to adjust the volume. I'll show you a sample of both audio tracks with no volume adjustment done on my end. The menus are really nice, easy to navigate, and not boring at all. The opening plays on the Disc 1 menu and the ending plays on the Disc 2 menu. Before I get into special features, I'll mention that a collector's edition released on the same day. In addition to all the extras from the standard edition, it has a 32-page art book, 6 art cards, and a sticker. The disc art is also different, and it's pretty creative. I wish they used the same disc art on both editions. Actually, I have no idea why they use different disc art. As far as I can tell, the disc content on the two editions should be exactly the same. All sources list the same on-disc features. I considered buying the collector's edition, but I personally didn't care for the physical extras that it had to offer, and it was about double the price of the standard edition. I don't care about stickers or art cards, and while I like art books, this is more of a art booklet. I love this show, but ultimately, there's no reason to pay so much for things that I don't want. But if you like these extras, more power to you. And the collector's edition is still cheaper than premium editions of most other shows, so I can see an argument for buying it. Now let's look at those special features. This release has plenty to offer, with most of them being interviews. I'm certainly not complaining, I love interviews, and we get 3 of them, plus a scene breakdown with the director. So basically 4 interviews. The other special features are fairly standard, but welcome. A clean opening and ending, teasers, and trailers. As we approach the end of the review, I want to point out how groundbreaking this release is. This is bucking all kinds of trends in the anime home media market. First, this is an exceptionally fast turnaround from TV broadcast to Blu-ray. This show aired from October to December of 2024, so it's only been about half a year since it finished airing. It's typical for Blu-rays to come out a full year after the original broadcast. I don't know if this is G-Kids being fast or if the Japanese Blu-rays came out quickly, but either way, I'm happy to have this before Season 2 starts airing in a few weeks. Second, the pricing for this release is very affordable. The lowest price I found for the standard edition was $24.49 on Amazon and Walmart. This is about half the price of most other brand new season releases. Crunchyroll has had a pretty standard price of about $55 for their releases. And this is one of the most popular shows of 2024, if not the decade. G-Kids is offering a high demand product for a great price, and I hope it works for them. The collector's edition can be found for $49.99 at Amazon, G-Kids, and Walmart. Again, it's double the price of the standard edition, but it's still less expensive than most premium editions, which are usually at least $70. And finally, even with a quick turnaround, even with a low price, this release comes packed with special features. Now, I won't lie and say that this is the most comprehensive release ever, because it isn't. But it's still more than most releases tend to offer. And it also comes packed with subtitle options. Subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing are always welcome. I wish it was standard to include them. French, Brazilian Portuguese, and Spanish are fantastic inclusions, and when you add all the subtitle tracks together, this covers about a third of all the people in the world. Now, this is hindered by the fact that it's strictly a Region A Blu-ray, but I still think that the inclusion of languages is commendable. I would have liked more dubs, but I understand that those are more difficult to include. I would really like to see G-Kids release more shows in the future and really challenge Crunchyroll and Sentai Filmworks. When you consider the content, price, and timing, this release is better than any other release in recent memory. And with that, we've reached the end of this review. Will you be picking up Dandadan? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe for more anime home media content. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.